Good day everyone, I'm Christian Floyd Villarubia, and for today's activity we'll be doing navigation 213 Eplan 1E. And the things needed are triangle rulers, pencil, compass divider, and chart number 4. This for the scenario description of Eplan 1E. At 10:30, the ship is on course 225 degrees through by 10 knots. With the use of visual method, the officer on watch observed Aguio Point Lighthouse, which bears 25 degrees relative after an hour. The same object was abeam to starboard. So first is let's going to find the true bearing for Aguio Point Lighthouse. Since it has a 25 degree relative bearing, we need to convert it to true. And by converting it to true, we need to add the relative bearing to the ship's heading, which is 225. And 225 plus 25 is equals to 50. So that will be our true bearing for the Aguio Point Lighthouse. So we have 250 degrees. So this is 250. Then mark its line of position. The 250 will be the Aguio Point Lighthouse, and so that will be the bearing for Aguio Point Lighthouse. Then next is the ship's course, which is 225 degrees through. So 225 is right here. 225. 225. So this is 225. Okay. Then mark its line of position. So after an hour, the same object, the Aguio Point Lighthouse, was abeam to starboard, which means it is 90 degrees to the ship's course. So in order to find that bearing, we need to add 225 and 90. So 225 plus 90 will have 315. So that will be its bearing after an hour. So we have 315. This is 315 here. Then mark its 315, yes, 315. Then mark its line of position. Okay, so that will be the bearing after an hour for the Aguio Point Lighthouse. So we have the fixed position on 10:30 hours. This right here. So this is 10:30 hours. And we have the ship's course of 225 degrees through and a speed of 10 knots. The first LOP for Aguio Point Lighthouse, which is 250 degrees through. I don't have a distance, so this is Aguio Lighthouse. This is the second LOP, which is 315 degrees through Aguio Point Lighthouse. Okay. So we need to plot the dead reckoning position. So it will be after an hour. So the initial condition for the ship is 225 degrees by 10 knots. So 10 knots is equals to 1 hour. So we need to find 1 hour or 10 knots using a compass divider. That is 10. Then mark its center of position. So that will be the dead reckoning mark on 11:30 hours. Then we need to find the running fixed position of the ship. In order to do that, we need to transfer the first LOP to the dead reckoning position. So since the first LOP is 250 degrees, we need to find 250 degrees again. Then slide it down to the dead reckoning and mark its line of position. Its line of position right there. So this right here is the running fixed position on 11:30 hours. So we've done all the tasks needed to find the bearings, the dead reckoning, and the running fix. So now we need to find the longitude and the latitude for the ship's running fixed position at 11:30. So this is the fixed position, running fixed position. Okay. Running fixed position. So this is basically 9 degrees, since this here up is 10 degrees. So 9 degrees and 40, 41, 42, 43. So the latitude for the ship's running fixed position is 9 degrees and 43 minutes. Then for its longitude, here, since this is 125 degrees, so this will be 124, then 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So the longitude for the running fixed position of the ship at 11:30 is 124 degrees and 39 minutes. And that is all for this video. Thank you.